Check. What the? Oh, man. Check. 1, 2. Okay. You won't be able to hear yourself, but it's working fine.
All right, and we'll get started here shortly as the teams walk out here for the starting lineups in the national anthem. I'll give you the starters here for Clarke. Number 1, Faith Krapfel. Number 6, Honesty Lopez. Number 7, Kalila Gutierrez. Number 8, Haley Packer. 9, Liv Turnquist. 13, Abigail Prunty. 14, Larissa Pritchard. 17, Morgan Locke. 22, Melanie Jimenez. 24, Sammy Miller. And number 27, Malia Silvers. Clarke is coached by Josh Prince, who's in his 6th year at Clarke University. He also serves as the Director of Operations.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Here.
Welcome to Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneer Field for today's Heart of America Athletic Conference matchup between the Clarke University Pride and your MNU Pioneers. Can you hear that? Everybody hear that? Let's meet the starters. First for the Pride. Keeper number 0, Faith Krapfel. Number 6, Honesty Lopez. Number 7, Elia Gutierrez. Number 8, Haley Packer. Number 9, Liv Turnquist. Number 13, Abigail Prunty. Number 14, Larissa Pritchard. Number 17, Morgan Locke. Number 22, Melanie Jimenez. Number 24, Sammy Miller. And number 27, Malia Silvers. The Pride is coached by Josh Prince. Now the starters for your Pioneers. Keeper number 1, Fiona Popechnik. Set the clock to 45. Number 3, Akea Day. Number 5, Lilia Lidstrom.
No. Oh.
Number 7, Luna Etienne. Number 8, Valerie Villos. Number 9, Tindra Jarl. Number 10, Taylini Teixeira. Number 11, Leva Mole. Number 12, Madison Lallman. Number 16, Haley Bergman. Number 19, Bella Leon. The head coach of the Pioneers is Jose Ramos. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Number 0 is the keeper for Clarke, right? I said 1.
Yes. Good luck, ladies. Like they say you do music, no one's doing music. Do you know how to do it? I don't know how to do it. Play song. Need a fight song. All right, back here live for the MNU soccer match here against Clarke University in Heart of America action. It's homecoming weekend here at MNU. We got football getting ready to kick off in the next hour in the brand new stadium that just opened last night. And women's soccer, we're getting ready to start here for our kickoff. Men's soccer will follow at 2:30 this afternoon against Clarke as well. Our starters for MNU going to be in goal, Fiona Popichnig. Number 3, Akaya Day. Number 5, Lilia Lidstrom. Number 7, Luna Etienne. Number 8, Valerie Velos. Number 9, Tindra Jarl. Number 10, Thylene Teixeira. Number 11, Life Mole. Number 12, Madison Lallman. Number 16, Haley Bergman. And number 19, Bella Leon. The last matchup of these two teams last fall, Clarke University won the regular season game, but then MNU was able to knock out Clarke in the conference tournament in their path to winning the conference tournament championship and heading to the national tournament, where they lost in the final sight. Have an interesting game here as two varying styles of soccer will be played. MNU will look to be a little more possession oriented, moving the ball back and forth, trying to move the defending team, Clarke University, around, while Clarke will look to play old Route 1 soccer, a little direct, get numbers around the ball, look to win first and second balls and try and score their goals that way. So Clarke's going to start the kickoff here. You can see it's going to go down that left sideline and out of bounds for an MNU throw in here to start the match. Maddie Lallman drops the ball as it comes across over here to our keeper, Fiona Popichnig. Out wide to Akaya Day. And we're going to go up the line here to Bella Leon. Looks forward, just misses the pass as Clarke's able to pick it up, touches it wide, going to hit the ball up the line long. We're going to let that roll out for a goal kick here for MNU. As you can see already, Clarke's method. Go forward fast, see if they can get it on the counter attack. Kick that ball back out to Akaya, back into Fiona in goal. Out wide. Keeps the ball working that far sideline from us. So we're going forward. Maddie's on the ball. Maddie Lallman turns it over, but applies immediate pressure and draws the throw in. So it stays MNU ball. Lallman fires at the end. Drops it to Maddie again. Still MNU throw. We're going to drop the ball all the way back. Look to switch this point of attack as we play the ball to Fiona, our goalkeeper, who comes up high and then plays it out here to Akaya. Tata out here on the near sideline, number 10, our All-American. Receives, gets her head up the field, looking to find little chip ball over the top to Tindra Jarl, our freshman from Sweden at striker. Little hustle for the ball. It's going to come in and going to be a foul. A little soft foul looked like there as number 9 for Clarke hits the ground from Tata. So it's going to be a free kick. Number 17's taking it here, Morgan Locke. She's looking up and long. You can see the numbers getting forward. MNU gets tight defensively, looking to win the first and second ball. Played in there, little touch out wide as Honesty Lopez dribbles and it gets the ball taken by Life with an accidental knockout for a corner kick. So we got a first real chance here, a little set piece on the corner kick coming for Clarke University. Honesty Lopez is going out on that far side, or sorry, on the near side to take the kick. Numbers all piled inside the 6 here for Clarke University, looking to cause some chaos as that ball's played up. And it's a goal. For Clarke University, as that mass of chaos inside the 6 causes issue. Popichnik can't come out and grab it. I'll get you the goal scorer here in a minute. Assist will go to Honesty Lopez, number 6. All right, we're back here live. It's 1-0 off that corner kick from Honesty Lopez. We're still trying to sort out who scored it. It could have been an own goal, but we'll have to go back and take a look to be certain as we're restarting. Ball back here to Popichnik in goal, looking to switch the ball back here as you can see, MNU is going to play a little patient here, see if they can pull Clarke out of their defensive set with numbers behind the ball. Come out wide here to Tata. She's looking to play forward into the gap to Tinger with an underlapping run from Lilia, but it goes out wide to Bella Leon, who dribbles in. They're pressuring now as ball kicks out here. Lilia's putting pressure on. That ball's going to go out. It's going to be a wide throw. As Clarke wins the ball. Valerie Vos finds Tata. We kick it out wide here to Bella again. Bella's looking to 1v1. Back inside to Tata. Tata dribbles across the middle. Holds up play, reads the field, plays it ball in behind to Tindra Jarl. What a pass. 1-2, in, and it's back. And that's what you call a reply right there. Instantly answered. So Clarke University goes on the board in the 3rd minute, and here in the 5th minute, MNU responds as Tata finds Tindra Jarl on a through ball, who then found who scored that? I'm thinking it was Luna, but I'm waiting to find out for sure.
Alistair, who scored? 7?
Yeah. And it was Luna at the end on the finish there as a great little build-up play. You can see that that build-up play coming from the sideline. Work it up, little 1-2 action around the defenders, pull them out of position, and then a split ball in between, broke the line. Jarl dribbles the near post, pulls the keeper over, and centers the ball up perfectly. Unselfish play as MNU ties it up. Ball's back in play here. Tata's get there. She's running down. She's got the sideline open. She's going to draw 3-4 defenders. Nicely done. Finds the center of the field. Little switching ball. Not enough. That's going to make it happen as Clarke's able to get there. She's going to dribble the ball forward up that far sideline. Maddie Lawman chases. It's going to go out of bounds for a Clarke throw. MNU drops in behind. They've got 9 players behind the ball. Well, 7 players now behind the ball, keeping those numbers up against 4 Clarke Pride players. So the goal here for MNU is to keep numbers behind the ball, win that first, win that second ball, then build out together. This is how you can balance out and beat a team that's very direct, such as Clarke. As another throw in on the far sideline for Clarke University. They're going to work the ball up the sideline via throw in, a long throw in. We're going to shield that out, and that should be a goal kick here for MNU as we're in the 6th minute, and we have a 1-1 game. If you're just tuning in, Clarke scored off a corner kick in the 3rd minute, and then MNU answered 3 minutes later to tie it up 1-1. Ball gets kicked out wide. Up the line to Maddie Lawman. We're going to look to see if we can find Life in the middle. Nope, we're going to turn, cut up the line. Tindra Jarl goes wide. Little turnover. Lilia is able to clean up the mess. Reset for MNU. Find Jarl on the sideline. Kick it inside. They're going to drop to Lilia. Miss hit. Ball straight up over the top. Can MNU get the ball as number 15, Haley Bergman, tracks it down. Another goal kick here for MNU. MNU comes into the game at 7-2 overall, 5-1 in the heart. They've won their last 4 matches. And had some exhilarating games there, close matches against top nationally ranked teams, which the Heart of America is full of. It's a great NAIA conference. All right, as we get reset here, had to get its shoe tied. We kick it out here wide to Kaya Day, who finds Bella Leon out here on the wing. Pressure's on the ball. Back out to Bella. It's going to go out of bounds for an MNU throw as they're going to try and work it up the sideline. Clarke's able to get numbers over here, close down the option, so they're going to have to see if they can spit it out the other side and switch the point of attack as that ball is just kicked up in the air. Leon's able to get a touch. Clarke shields it out. It's going to go out for a pride throw in. Leon's tall enough to get that ball. Kaya Day wins the second ball. Still in play. Flag up, we got a foul. So it's going to be an MNU kick here on the near sideline in front of the Clarke bench. We'll see how MNU responds here. As I'm assuming they're going to drop it back to Fiona. Yes, they do. And they're going to look to switch that point of attack, see if they can pull those defenders out. Take some patience here on the ball, where you're not always just trying to hit the ball forward here for MNU. They're trying to build it slowly, as you can see. Little 1-2 action again. Clarke's able to break it apart. As Luna Etienne has the ball, keeps it, switches a point attack out here to Tata on the left side. Leon widens out. Jarl's coming across, checking. Tata's going to make an overlapping run down that left side. Plays it back to her a little behind, but we're here to clean it up as Akaya Day's right there. They're going to drop it back to Fifi in goal and look to slow it back down, read the play, see what's happening to him. You can see that Clarke has 3 forwards sitting up here, kind of taking away the central goal channel, making us work our way around, so Fiona has to go over the top. Clarke wins first ball, Clarke wins second ball, knocks the ball back forward for Akaya Day, who wins the header. Liv Turnquist knocks the ball forward here. Larissa Pritchard on the ball, holds it up, drops it back to Morgan Locke, who's going to play a ball forward right into Lifei's feet. Tata gets the ball, looks to play it out wide to Maddie Lallman, and we'll reset again here for MNU. Going to switch back over here to Akaya Day. You can see MNU's play here. They're going to come out here to going to Tata. Found that center channel. That's good. Little half space usage right there. Plays it out wide to Leon. Pulls a defender again. Let's see. Jarl's in the square position. Can we get a little 1-2? Don't have to. Going to pass to herself. Try and get around Morgan Locke, but Locke's able to close it down. Knocks it out for a throw in deep in the attacking third here for MNU. Ball out here to Lilia, who stepped up higher at her center back role, plays a long diagonal. I think Lallman felt like she was a little taller than what she was on that one, and she jumped up to get it. It goes out. Fortunately stays for an MNU throw. Drop this ball back to Bergman. We'll find Lilia Lidstrom. Knocked it forward. As Luna plays a centering cross, and Jarl's there for the finish. And so similar goal coming from the opposite side. A ball gets through behind the defenders, then centered up, and we got a finish in front of goal for Tindra Jarl. So she got the assist on the last one, gets the goal on this one. So she's been a part of both goals. And MNU now leads 2-1. Jarl got the goal. The assist, I think, was from, Etienne, but it might have been Velos. Alistair. Who got the assist? Luna. All right, got official confirmation there. It was number 7, Luna Etienne, with the assist. So her and Jarl have switched roles in that second goal. Gives MNU the 2-1 lead here in the heading into the 11th minute. For homecoming match is, again, they're going to play it long and deep and looking to pin MNU in, but it's going to go out for a goal kick as MNU goes. I think the plan there is to try and kick it long and deep towards that corner flag and get it to go in for a throw-in, where then they can try and press high and win the ball back close to goal, but it went out a little long, so we're going to play a little possession back here as Fiona plays it out to Kayade. Bella again drops in. Tata opens up where the space that Bella left. You see great movement off the ball. Jarl's going to make a diagonal run in behind. She's able to get it, and we refill in spots as you see this great movement off the ball. It's very well disciplined from MNU, reading the play, seeing where to go, having numbers all around the ball as we kick a ball back out here to Bella Leon. She keeps it in, a little touch around, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. MNU is excited to be back at home. This is their first official home game this season. They've had to play off campus due to some field issues here earlier in the season, but a great time to start here on homecoming. Get back home, play in front of the home crowd on a big weekend where not only we celebrate homecoming, but we also celebrate the opening of the Copeland Athletic Center, and our football team will be playing here, kicking off in just about 40 minutes against Central Methodist University. As Lawman dribbles across the middle, laterally plays it out here to Leon, drops it to Tata. Tata sees an opening, hits it. Driven, what a save there by the keeper, down low, away, pushes it far enough away so the rebound's not given up easily, and then cleared out by Clarke. As Bergman goes to win the ball, drops it off to Fiona, who's going to then switch the point attack again, try and pull out those Clarke defenders as Larissa Pritchard puts pressure, light pressure. Fiona tells him to calm down. We'll read and see what it is. She's going to dribble that ball forward slightly as Clarke gives her the space. They're playing a little bit lower line of confrontation. They want to take away those long balls over the top and make it MNU work, which just fits into their game plan anyways, as they're able to move this ball smoothly and efficiently, picking out the passing lanes and breaking lines as they pass. So right now, as you see, it's just patience. All right, as they go, they're going to play up that line, trying to find Lawman, but it goes out of bounds. And so they're going to drop in. You'll see MNU dropping in now, getting numbers behind the ball to take away those forward passes. Clarke has that far throw in up the sideline. Over the top, it's going to be played forward by Life, but Clarke keeps possession and goes out for an MNU throw in. Drop the ball again here. Switch the point of attack back and around. Popichnik finds Akaya Day. She's going to dribble up this line, take that space. Maybe not. That first touch got her, slowed her up a little bit. Popichnik comes back out again. Under a little bit of pressure, so she plays it out. Coach Prince for Clarke University is asking his team to go quick. And the referee says you can't go that quick by taking another 15 yards on the throw-in, so tells them to back it up. Gives MNU time to reset as Turnquist here on the near side is looking to throw it in. Finds Honesty Lopez on the throw-in. Tata's there to clean it up. Life clears the pressure as for now. Jarl pressures. Ball's kicked out wide, trying to keep it in. It's going to be out for a throw-in for MNU. Lawman plays out on the wing for MNU. Her and Bella Leon have a lot of action up and down the sidelines. They get forward in the attack. They drop in when they're on the weak side to be support in that switch of attack. And you can see then where MNU is able to expose those spaces as they drop. So does Clarke, and that opens up spaces in behind. We can break a line and then move forward as quickly as possible. Little chip ball over the top to Lawman. Flicked on header to Lilia, but Life's there for another through ball to Jarl. Jarl's on the move. Touch into space. But number 17, Morgan Locke's able to clean it up. She's looking to go forward, but numbers behind the ball, and there's a foul. Jarl got her from behind, so it's going to be a free kick here for Clarke University. As we're in the 15th minute, it's 2-1. Clarke again scored in the 3rd minute off a corner kick. And MNU were able to respond quickly with a little 1-2 movement, ball movement. Played an unselfish pass from Jarl into Luna Etienne to finish, to tie it up. We'll be back in 1 minute. Little commercial.
No, I needed a quick restart.
All right, we're back here. Need a little refresh. As Clarke player went down there on the foul, has to come off the field. So Sammy Miller, number 24, went down, and will have to come off. So we're calling in. Should be a sub coming in, if I'm not mistaken, as they stop the game. Maybe not. It looked like 24 is walking back out there. So we'll have a restart here shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, so my apologies. There's not going to be sub. They're just going to play down a man until the restart happens, and the refs can let them back in with the play. And so we're back here live. We have we're 15 minutes in here. It's 2-1. Long ball forward for Clarke as Larissa Pritchard's able to control it. Kicks another ball out wide. But Bella's right there, drops into her position perfectly, reads it, it's going forward now, taking that space, getting the head up, seeing what's around, kicks it up top. Oh, unfortunately misses Luna Etienne, who ran away from the ball but didn't see it coming. Ball is saved on the sideline here to Akaya Day with a little bit of pressure on her as Honesty Lopez is tracking her down. We're going to play it out to the keeper, Fiona, who plays a nice left-footed ball forward to Etienne, who wins the ball, is able to keep it. Going to keep it going. Oh, we got a foul on Etienne, pushing a little push there after she won the ball. And so we got a free kick here. Morgan Locke's going to step on it. Her patterns have been today long ball forward, up over the top. Going to see if it's going to go a diagonal here, potentially towards Melanie Jimenez on that far side. Nope, straight over. Fiona Popichnik's there to clean it up. And we'll reset here for MNU. You can see as they stretch that field out, try to get wider than the defensive players, pull them out of position, and we're going to kick it out here to Kaya Day. Back in here to Leon. Etienne's on this side now as Etienne and Tata kind of switch sides, switch positions, give Clarke a different look, make them think about players in new positions and how they're going to mark and track the players as we kick it out here to Maddie Lallman. And find Veloz, who looks to go forward, but it's picked off by Clarke. Forward to Melanie Jimenez, across the ball. Kaya Day's there, knocks it up. Lallman's going to see if she can keep it from going in for a throw-in. It will not. It'll be a Clarke throw-in here in the defensive third for MNU. Clarke's building, plays the ball out to the top of the 18. Number 9 heads the ball down for Clarke. As Larissa Pritchard tries to force her to go backwards, Pritchard's trying to figure out what to do next. Left-footed ball back across to the centering ball. Right idea, right to the PK spot. Just a little too tall in there for number 22, Melanie Jimenez, and it will go out for another MNU goal kick. Popichnik out wide. It's Juan by Clarke and then played back in, but Lidstrom is able to knock it back out for another Pride throw-in here in this Heart of America match. Dribbling down the sideline. Popichnik's able to clean up the cross there near the near post. Slows the game down a little bit, sees what we have, puts the ball at her feet, drops it back into Day. Love watching Popichnik play. She's so comfortable with the ball at her feet as a goalkeeper. It's crucial, especially in this game and especially for Coach Jose and his style of play. He wants to maintain possession, work the ball around, and not just bomb big balls forward. So Popichnik's confidence on the ball is key to them maintaining possession. They can use her as another center back to look to switch the point of attack, open up options, create more passing lanes, and in between defenders here. So play the ball out wide. Little 1v1 action out here. We dribble, we split two. Tata gets the ball. She's going to look to play it out here wide to Akaya Day. Day looks her head up to Bella Leon as Etienne drops in, but the pressure comes from Clarke, able to win it back. Day tries to stand her up, knocks it out of bounds for a Clarke throw-in. Foul throw here for Clarke. So Leon steps up here on the near sideline. She's going to throw the ball in, drops it to Day. Day will play Popichnik. Pressure coming here from Melanie Jimenez. Back to Day. So in that injury stoppage time, you could see where Coach Prince probably had a discussion with his team that if they drop it to our goalkeeper, apply a little bit more pressure, see if they can win the ball closer to goal. And they've last couple balls that have been played into Popichnik, they've done just that. So now MNU's trying to build out as Leon kicks a long ball forward to the middle third, but it's a Clarke throw in here for Morgan Locke. Locke, a captain, drops it into Pritchard. Pritchard's able to settle the first ball, maintain possession, tries to cut around Lidstrom. Lidstrom's there. Long ball out from Day. Jarl and Tata are going for a little misheader from Tata, but it works out fine as Lawman's right there to clean it up. Touch wide from Clarke up the sideline. They're going to keep dribbling. You can see MNU dropping on the weak side, get numbers behind the ball. As Lawman does a great job just tracking with the defender, forcing her to the sideline. It does go out for a corner kick. This will be Clarke's first corner kick since they scored the first goal. And Honesty Lopez, she'll be going out to take this corner kick as well. She took the last corner kick that was dangerous for MNU and in which they scored. Clarke lines up the same way, again, loading up the 6, putting pressure on. Going to service this ball right in there into a mix of players, seeing what can happen. Popichnik's got to come out big. That ball's out deeper, though, as Akaya Day gets in there first, and then Lidstrom hits a long ball out to the sideline. Life tries to rush it down, but it's already out for a Clarke throw. We're going to have a substitution. Number 10 is going in, and number 24 is coming out for Clarke University. Number 10 is Jackie Nedved. Long throw in forward for Clarke. They're going to drop it back. Life's there, knocks it out of bounds. So Clarke's pumped up the pressure here a little bit. MNU's had some struggles getting out of this defensive third. See if they can get back to their possession, find some lines to break. Long throw in into Pritchard. Settles, heads it down to her feet, looks to turn, left-footed ball back to the weak side, just outside the 18 to number 8, Haley Packer, who centers the ball back up, and Fiona's there to clean up the cross. You can see here MNU has put the instead of dropping off and playing that lower line of confrontation, they're now playing that line at the top of the 18. Going to put the pressure on, make MNU build out a little bit deeper, as a foul is called on Life on the turnover. She tried to win the ball back, and Clarke's going to have another free kick here. Number 10, our recent sub, Jackie Nedved's going to step up and take the ball. Interesting here as Clarke keeps so many numbers wide. Now they got 3 in the center of the goal. That makes a little more sense as that ball's played up. Bella's there to win a header, knocks it out wide. She's going to get to the second ball as well. She's also going to get the third ball. Now she maintains possession. She's going to dribble the sideline, put this defender under pressure, knocks it forward to Jarl, who slides in behind. Jarl's touch Little long, 27 for Clarke. Malia Silvers does a great job of cutting off the angle and knocks the ball out for a MNU throw-in. It's a great sign, though, for MNU as they haven't been able to get out of that defensive third for the last 5 or 6 minutes, and now back in their attacking third looking to go forward. See if they can get that third goal here in the first half. Little ball into Jarl, back to Leon. Leon with a nice little cross. Tata tries to finish it first time. Hits off a Clarke defender and right into the hands of Faith Crapful, the Clarke goalkeeper. First touch of the ball there. A nice little punt. Crosses well past the half line. Kaya Day knocks it wide. Bella Leon's there. It goes off her foot for a Clarke throw. Day's there again. Knocks it in. Still have the ball. We're going to play the advantage. Drop it to Popichnig. Popichnig has time. Finds Bergman out wide, who finds Lallman. Lallman loses the ball, tries to fight, win it back. Lidstrom's right there, though, as got a handball on Lidstrom as that ball was played. Tough one for Lidstrom as it was close, and her hands were just a little outside her body shape. So we'll see how Clarke does. They've had a couple set pieces that have been a little dangerous, scoring on the corner kick and servicing a couple other balls. They've loaded the back post up. We've got our wall set. Yes, number 10 is taking the free kick, the recent sub, Nedved. She's going to look to play this ball right there just outside the 6, behind the defenders, in front of the keeper, see if one of her players can track in. As that ball comes up, plays behind, a little shove in the back, but it's going to go out for a throw in here for MNU. Deep in our defensive third here, and Clarke puts the pressure on. Akaya Day tries to play a first-time ball out, hits it, goes right to Clarke's feet. Ball's back centered up. As Bergman plays it out to Life. Life's ball forward, not to anyone, so Clarke has it. Kicks it out wide to Melanie Jimenez. Jimenez on the ball. Dribbles out the inline for a goal kick. Great pressure by Bergman there. She delayed and denied. She didn't go in and try to win the ball. She just took away the options and forced Jimenez to dribble that ball out for a goal kick. As Popichnig sees, looks up, going to come back out the other way after first looking to go to Bergman. Long ball forward from Day. That's going to come out here to the sideline, on the near sideline, right at half field. Jarl checks away, pulls a little space. Jarl's tall, able to drop the header off, but no one's there. Ball kicked out again for another throw in here for MNU. Jarl brings the ball down, plays it over to Veloz. Veloz dribbling, tries to play it up to Leon, but it goes out for a Clarke throw in. As we're sitting here at 2-1 with 18 minutes left in the first half for MNU's homecoming game against Clarke University in hard action. As that ball's centered up, Tata's right there, plays it to Life. Life's able to knock it forward. Tata's there again, nice first touch into space, under control. Tata's got their head up, looking for the next best option. Back out to Life. Life's dribbling, seeing it, little centering ball, and right into the hands of the keeper for Clarke. Life, number 11. Akaya Day wins the first ball, finds Life's feet into Etienne. Etienne kicks it out to Leon. Leon, nice little inside touch going out to Jarl, who replaces the space. Veloz replaces the space, little heel flick in behind. Oh, Veloz goes to cross, and it's a cross-saving slide there from Clarke's Kalila Gutierrez, as MNU has their corner. Veloz out here on the near sideline taking the corner. You can see that MNU's even more packed. They're inside 3 yards of the box, putting the pressure on. Center official is going to come in, make sure that ball's centered up. Jarl's there over the top of her. Clarke's able to clear that out. Pritchard's able to get to the second ball. Lidstrom's there for the third, knocks it back in, centers it up into the mixer. Keeper comes out, able to get a foot to it, enough to keep it from going in the goal. And we have a foul as Lidstrom clips Pritchard from behind, gives Clarke another free kick here in the just outside the middle third of the field. As we have a stoppage of play, as our center official goes to talk to our captain, Tata, who's upset about the foul calls happening, as they seem to be a little uneven in the play fouling called. And so Tata's going to draw a yellow card in the match there for her conversation with the official. Must not have been telling him he's doing a good job. And so official goes to the pocket, puts Tata in the books for a yellow card as we get started back here for Clarke. Number 27, Malia Silver, is going to play a long ball forward. And going to reset this as Silvers took the kick before the official blew the whistle. So we're resetting ourselves back up here. And I'm sure we'll see the same thing. Long ball forward, looking to find a player. And ball forward. MNU's able to get to the second ball. Jarl tries to drop it off. It's a little pressure on her back, not able to do it, but Life's right there, plays the ball back to Bergman. Bergman head up, plays back to Popichnig in goal. Popichnig getting her head up. Yes, that's the right find right in there. Breaks the line, finding Veloz. Veloz back to Popichnig. Popichnig's going to read it again, see what she has. She's going to go a little bit longer. And out for a throw-in on the sideline for Clarke. We got some subs in here for the next MNU throw-in. As McKenna Brower and Jasmine Alcantara are on the sideline, ready to go in and make an impact on this game here in the final quarter of an hour. As Clarke centers the ball up, Lidstrom's right there, a little mishit, but she's able to get it back. Plays that ball forward and up the line. Clarke keeps the ball, a little poke going up to the center of the field again. Akaya Day's right there. Ball hit out here for Clarke to Morgan Locke. Locke takes a big touch forward down the line. She's going to center it up. Miss hits it. Leon's there to get it. Another touch. She's losing those long legs. She's going to find the space, but nicely broken down by Kalila Gutierrez as she finds Honesty. Back to Gutierrez. Out wide here to Turnquist, who plays that ball down the sideline. It's going to go out for a goal kick. And we're going to have our subs in here now for MNU and Clarke. So coming in for Clarke, number 54 and number 21. 54 is Natalie Coyle. Number 24 is Jennifer Tenney Sierra. Off the field for MNU is number 8, Valerie Veloz, and number 12, Maddie Lawman. So number 23, Alcantara, is going in for Lawman out there on that right wing. And number 18 goes into that center midfield, McKenna Brower, as we're trying to work the ball back around. First touches for Alcantara, finds Tata in the center. Tata fakes the pass back, able to create space behind her, turns it up the field, looks for Lidstrom, misses her on the pass. Pressure right there again. Tata made the wrong pass, but was the first one to make up for it, as now we're switching the ball back here to Popichnig and around. Going to find Day. Day out to Leon as Etienne drops in. Bauer then takes the space. Etienne just left. Long ball forward. No one's there. But can MNU reset as a little different look here from Clarke as they drop the back to the keeper and now seeing if they can build out. Pressure's on. Bauer misses that ball there. 7 turns, finds Turnquist out wide, who dribbles right at Day. A little 2v1 action. Day, nicely done in that 2v1. But Turnquist keeps the ball. Day works back, wins it back. No call there. They head up, looks to play forward. Jarl's going to it. Clarke gets a header on it to get it there. Bauer heads it back into Life. And Popichnig's going to clean up that ball as MNU will look to settle down here as we head to 12 minutes left. Day finds Bauer, back to Day. We're getting some, looking for the sideline now. Coach Jose wants them to skip that midfield a little bit and see if they can find Tindra. So what's happening is Clarke, as MNU's continue to build, they start putting their numbers forward, taking away those passing lanes, making it harder, but there's gaps in behind that if we can find Jarl with the ball over the top and then bring in secondary runs underneath that we can 1-2 and build around them, we can do that. So see how we proceed here in the final 12 minutes of the half for MNU as number 25 comes in for the Pioneers, Meredith Veer, and replaces Life Mole. And Veer will go up at the forward position. Jarl will now drop into a center midfield role. See how this changes for MNU as Alcantara slips on the pass and isn't able to get there. Number 8, Clarke, is able to get the ball. Tata hustles back, wins it, touches around her, keeps it from a corner and maintains possession and then earns a goal kick off of it. Great hustle by Tata, getting the job done this year for MNU and last year on both ends of the field. That's great hustle you like to see from an All-American, not just looking to get it done offensively, but worked her way back to help her team out on the defensive side as Etienne takes a touch, sees Tata, plays the ball back, little miss hit. You could see what she was trying to do, but sliced the ball off the outside of her foot, so it didn't quite do what she wanted. Got some backspin as number 17 here, Morgan Locke, dribbles towards the sideline, going to look to play a long diagonal ball forward. Over the top, looking for number 21, the recent sub, Jennifer Tinney Sierra, but it's unfortunate for them. Alcantara on the ball. Going to dribble up the sideline, go 1v1. Going to play the advantage. Oh, okay, good call there, sir, as he played the advantage on Alcantara's pass, was not made, so we're going to come back to the spot of the foul. Reset for MNU as Bergman is out there. Going to play a ball across, try and switch the point to Day. Leon still checks in. We're going to drop it back to Popichnigg in goal. Popichnigg head up, going to find Day. She's going to get her head up. She's going to attack that space in front of her, hoping to pull a defender out, playing a long ball forward. As Meredith Bears gets to it, deflection, can Leon keep it in? She can. Now can she keep possession? Nice little touch around the defender. See a centering cross. It's going to be a little long. No one's there. As Alcantara sprints to keep the ball in play. Tata's right there for support. Going to drop it all the way back to Bergman. Bergman's going to look for Lilia. Lilia out to Tata. Ooh, hit the ball. Clarke wins it. Long ball forward right away. Bergman's going to come with light pressure on her back from the sub. Bergman's able to touch around her. Finds Tata. We're going to go Lilia. See which midfielder checks into the middle here. We got 2 running away. Back to Tata on that far sideline. Tata finds Bauer. Bauer's going to look to find Day. Etienne's going to fill in where Leon was, as Leon kind of slides forward and plays a second forward right now. Etienne attacks that sideline as Jarl moving all kinds of movement off the ball, tries an overlapping run to pull a defender. Doesn't work, but Clarke's able to pick up the ball. Finds Tinney Sierra. Long ball forward. Popichnig's going to play a little sweeper keeper and knock a ball forward here to Leon, who drops in. Leon up the sideline to Etienne, and a miss hit. Going to be a Clarke throw in here on the near sideline in the 37th minute. Leon on the header. Jarl's going to hold her up. Nice, tall, good frame. Able to hold that ball. A little find underneath to Bauer, who drops it to Bergman. Bergman's going to go out wide to Alcantara. Alcantara's going to look inside and go outside as Tata's able to move. Tata's got the ball. Dribble a little louder, trying to create space. Clarke's able to pick it off. As Coyle's on the ball, Tata wins the ball. She's going to head up, see what it is. Tata's got great vision as she scans. She looks, it looks like she's going to drop, and then she doesn't, but then ends up going to Popichnig anyways. Popichnig out wide to Bergman. Bergman's going to look up the line as a tackle comes in from behind that goes in for an MNU throw-in. Alcantara drops to Bergman. Bergman to Popichnig. We're going to look to swing this ball again. Popichnig out to Day. Does Day attack this space? She's been doing that lately. Pull a defender out. Bauer sits in the window. Unfortunately, Day's pass goes behind Leon. Leon works her way back, though. What a play there to win that ball back as we center the ball back up out wide of goal. And Popichnig's looking to control, contain, finds Bergman out wide. Lidstrom checks, so does Alcantara. Tata drops in. Alcantara dribbles up the line. Little ball in here to Jarl. Can Jarl find that next pass? Yes, she looks for Veer. Little too far in front of Veer as Locke cleans it up in that center back position for Clarke. Tata wins the ball, goes out, and it will be an MNU throw. We do have 3 subs here on the sideline for Clarke. As play the ball back here to Popichnig. Popichnig around to Day. Day attacks that space. You can see that Clarke are more worried about Leon out wide, and so they're dropping their players out wide, trying to take Leon away, giving Day the space to attack. See how Day can adjust in the second half if that continues. As that ball goes out of bounds off of Honesty Lopez for an MNU throw. Here on the sideline for Clarke, ready to come in when they have a chance, is number 15, Audrey McKenna, number 26, Christina Egger, and number 20, Ashlyn McCamley. As Etienne drops the ball off to Leon. Leon back in, but it's too deep. Long ball forward, just relieving some pressure for Clarke as Coyle applies a little light pressure there. Popichnik's going to dribble back in the box. If she wants, she can pick it up, delay a little time if she wants. Yeah, that's what she'll do. Plays it back out here to Akaya. See how Akaya adjusts here. We got Leon going. There's that long ball forward. Not quite where we wanted to, as it's right into the pathway of the center back, Malia Silvers, who knocks it out. Leon throws into Jarl. Jarl leaves a nice little drop off there. Jarl's a great target player to find on throw-ins, on long balls, as she's got great first touch. Reads the game well, able to see where that next pass goes. And the little slip through. Oh, what a pass from Etienne. Just a little too much right idea as Jarl tries to track it down. Crabful for Clarke is able to come out and clean up the pass from danger. She plays a long ball forward. Tata's there, wins the header. First ball, second ball goes to Tinny. Sierra, she wins second as well, but Tata's able to poke it away, looks to go forward, finds Jarl at her feet. Jarl goes forward to Veer. Veer's going to look inside to Etienne. Etienne's touch comes through to Leon. Leon has it. Can she finish? What a save by the keeper for Clarke. As ball's kicked back out wide, Day is able to read it, win it, into Bauer. Bauer finds Etienne. Etienne back to Bauer. Jarl's going to hustle, win that ball back on the misplayed pass. Back to Lidstrom, going to go out wide here to Tata. As Tata brings the ball down, she's going to have a couple options. Alcantara out on the wing. See who's checking in the middle. That's going to be Veer checking down, but not quite quick enough. As Clarke wins the ball, Lidstrom's then able to put pressure on number 21 for Clarke to win the ball back and play Tata, as she now looks to do a little 1v1, finds Jarl. Hard ball for Jarl to handle as that's hip high. Oh. Hollis, stop. Yeah.
Who's that idiot kid over there?
All right, so our subs are coming in. We got 3 subs coming in here in the final 3 minutes for Clarke as they look to get a little rest. Number 15 is going in for number 6, Honesty, who created that first goal for Clarke University. Number 13 is coming off as well, Abigail Prunty, and number 7, Kalila Gutierrez, are all off for Clarke. So we enter final 3 minutes here of the half. MNU leads 3-1. Is it 2 to 1 or 3 to 1? My fault. 2 to 1. Got ahead of myself here. 2 to 1 as Tata's on the ball, finds Bauer in the center of the field. Bauer's first touch takes her out of pressure, drops it off to Lidstrom, who finds Alcantara out on the wing. Alcantara dribbles, takes the space. She's going to play. Looks to play a centering ball. Nope. Finds Jarl. Jarl able to. Oh, a little Maradona from Jarl. Yep. Tries to play it, drops it off. Bauer's there. Tata's on it. Little Cruyff in behind, touches around, keeps possession. On that left foot, she's still controlling. Leon services. Jarl's there. First touch brings it down. Jarl tries to get the shot off, blocked by the defender, and out for a corner kick here for MNU in the final 2 minutes of the first half, as Etienne will now move out to that far side for the corner kick. MNU seeing if they can get an extra goal here before the half as they play the ball short to Tata. Tata's going to hold, plays it to Etienne, seeing if they can get the short corner. Etienne tries to poke it through. It's lost. Clarke wins it. Alcantara there to clean it up. A little 1-2 into Tata. Tata with the left foot. That's an easy save for the keeper, as Tata couldn't get enough on that ball to challenge her here with 90 seconds left in the half. Big punt forward. Keeper does have the wind at her back, so expect in the second half that ball will be dropping about 7-8 yards shorter right at the half line. Instead, trying to find the split, unable to, as Bergman cleans it up, knocks the ball out. You can see the MNU's 2 subs here. 3 subs in the first half. MNU's center mids are working hard. They've got to drop in this final minute. You want to get numbers behind the ball, as Clarke is going to try and pressure here with the ball deep in MNU's defensive third territory. So it's important for them to get behind the ball, take away the direct goal channels, and keep keep Clarke from out. As looks like it went out of bounds for a throw in here for MNU with 30 seconds left in the half. Throw in here to Bergman. Bergman's going to go back to Alcantara on that far side. Back into Bergman inside. Bergman back to Alcantara. Alcantara's head up looking to see who she can find. Finds Tata in the middle. Tata's first touch gets away from her, but she runs through the ball, does a perfect tackle, keeps possession, and gets fouled, and then slows up play, which is smart. That should end the half. As MNU here on homecoming up 2-1 after going down 1-0 in the third minute from a corner kick goal off of Clarke's corner. They answer back right away, score in the 6th minute, and then again later on to take the 2-1 lead, as here at homecoming for MNU. 15. And break here for halftime. We have a 15-minute break. Tune over, switch over to the football broadcast home. Our first home game at the Graffenfried Field. Sorry, that's a mouthful. It's happening now at 1 o'clock, but come back here for us at about 1:10 or so. We'll be back here live.
ICU and start school next summer at KU to become a nurse anesthetist. She and her husband Jacob have 2 kids, Hudson and Bailey. One more time for Savannah Moxley Busman, the Hall of Famer.
Thank you, Gavin.
Justin, here football is good for like 10 seconds. That's slider 10. Click, camera 1, camera 2. Push either F12. If that doesn't work, capture replay.
All right, coming back here in the second half for Clarke. We're gonna have the same starting lineup that we had in the first half for Clarke. As we switch ends, MNU now will have the wind at their back here in the second half as they come in leading 2-1. Halftime was a little different for them today as they got to go enjoy their brand new locker room as part of the Copeland Athletic Complex. In between here to discuss, they have a beautiful new locker room in there with about 40 lockers, a couple TVs, and then
Same starters, Jose? Same starters?
we'll have the same starters for MNU here in the second half as Lallman's going to start the game here on top of the ball at the center circle. Jarl's off to her left. We got Leafe out here on the right at the end in that center mid with Veloz and Tata. Here we are kicking off. Lallman on the kickoff, drops to Tata, back to Lilia. Lilia over to Bergman. Bergman up to Leafe. Leafe first touch, looks to play forward. Hit the ball. Lallman with a little back pressure on the turnover, but Clarke's able to get it back and then knock it forward as Clarke's going to build up that far sideline. As Honesty there touches the ball wide, able to keep going here as we drop it back to Popichnig, who then plays a long ball forward out to Jarl on that far sideline, who isn't able to keep it in for a Clarke throw-in. So MNU started with the kickoff, looked to switch that point of attack, drop it through, and then lost the ball in the midfield. And Clarke is able to get going on the attack as they come out fast and furious here to get the second half started, seeing if they can get that early goal to tie it up as Popichnik finds that long ball over the top. This is one of the things I figured was going to be talked about at halftime. As Clarke applies that pressure, takes away the passing lane short, you're going to have to go a little bit longer, see if you can make them have to then adjust accordingly. Big thing about playing possession, if it's not going quick enough or you don't have a lot of success with it, the teams will start putting more pressure on, so you have less time on the ball. If you can start playing long, then they have to start thinking about how they're going to defend. Are they going to defend the long or the short? Where's the threat? And then you'll just kind of start playing chess against their checkers as you move forward here. So we've got to throw in Tata on the far sideline. She's going to touch, pull the play back, dribbles against the grain here. 1v2, loses the ball as Clarke looks to go forward. A little double for MNU. Day able to get it to Lidstrom, who knocks a long ball forward. It's going to go out the end line for a goal kick for Clarke University. As clock stopped here, Tata got a little knock around a bit on it, and she's taking the knee, but the ref has said just to hold on. She just needs a bit. Tata, our All-American, second-team All-American from last year, is a huge contributor to this program, and what she does, she's magic on the ball. She reads the field well. Has a great first touch, able to settle down, able to use her shoulders and her looks to throw off defenders enough to create spaces and openings. As we're back here on the restart, Clarke plays it short, dribble into space forward as that ball comes out here. Life has it at her feet. She's dribbling back, going to drop that ball negatively to Day. Day's trying to figure it out. We're going to go all the way back to Popichnik as we open up. Day's back to open out wide, and that creates that passing angle. We broke a line there. One pass takes away three defenders as we then go forward to Tata. Tata slips in behind to Leon on that far side as Clarke's Lila Gutierrez knocks the ball out for a MNU throw-in. Football has kicked off as well over in the new stadium. As centering ball from Tata to Jarl. Lawman applying the pressure, keeps it up. Nothing called. And Clarke knocks a long ball out, trying to relieve some pressure to give MNU another throw-in. That far sideline in the edge of the attacking third. As we try to look for Lawman. Clarke's able to win the header. Honesty wins the ball, looks to play forward to Pritchard, but it's missed as Bergman's there to win the ball. Tata opens up. She's telling her players where to go. She's looking what to do. Bergman widens out, creates a 2v1 against Pritchard as then they go forward to Life. Life takes a touch down the line, slows up play, and the ball goes out for an MNU throw-in here on the new side or near sideline as Jarl checks and then backs away. Bergman's going too as well. Lawman makes an underlapping run there to apply the pressure, and MNU keeps the throw in as Clarke's Liv Turnquist knocks the ball out of bounds. Again, we're 2-1. Clarke took an early lead off a corner kick. It was an own goal. Fiona went to make the save and punched it straight up and into the roof of the net. And then MNU responded right away as that ball shot from Etienne, deflected. And Leon then tries to take a shot as well, which is deflected. So it goes out for a corner. And we have Etienne and Tata both going towards the corner kick here. We did not see this in the first half. It was all Etienne by herself out there. And so you got two. Clarke's put two defenders out there as well to manage and keep this even, so there's not an advantage. That long ball is played in. That's a dangerous ball. Header from Locke of Clarke was just enough to knock it out of the path of Lidstrom, attacking that back post, and then Locke for Clarke also kicked in the Jets as she went and won that ball and kept Clarke in possession here. She throws it in on that far sideline as Lifa is now on that far side. Far sideline over there, wins the header for another Clarke throw-in, and it sounds like MNU just scored their first touchdown at their new field at the Copeland Athletic Complex, and they are up 6-0. We did a Lambeau leap as well at the back of the end zone. Wonderful new stadium here for MNU. It's taken some time to come along, but we've got to play in it for our homecoming game today. Brings new life, new energy, as I was saying there, coming back from halftime. MNU soccer, men and women, get a locker room over there in the new complex during season, and then baseball, softball get to use it in their seasons in the spring. So great use of space so that all programs can see the benefit. And then come this spring, we'll also be able to see we have a brand new track that just opened up as well. 8-lane track that's able to host competitions. As that ball centered up, Popichnik tracks it down, able to get the ball. A little light collision. Nothing too serious there as a dangerous ball, but Popichnik had to kick in the burners there a little bit. Sets the ball back down at her feet. She's very comfortable with that ball at her feet as Day looks to play a long diagonal ball over to Life out here wide. Little switch in the point of attack. You see Jarl and Lawman switching their runs up. Great diagonal over the top. Jarl's not quite able to get there. Locke has locked it down back there for Clarke as Jarl's tried to make her a little bit or go around her, and it goes out for a goal kick here. Clarke going against the wind. Last time they played it short. We'll see if Locke, who has a little bit stronger leg than the keeper, Kraufel, takes it. She does, but she plays it short as well. As 27, Malia Silvers dribbles forward and finds their left wing, Haley Packer, who's able to get around Life. Life works her way back, able to win the ball back. Little touch inside. Little foul as well from Packer after losing the ball. Life tries to play the ball, gets fouled, and it's going to be a free kick here for MNU and the Pioneers as Day slides over here to the right side. Slides to the right side and going to play that long ball forward over the top, looking for Etienne. Etienne's first touch slows it down, dribbles back against the pressure, cuts across the defender, dribbling towards the center of the field, a little through ball to Lawman. Lawman's called offsides on the near sideline. As you can see, a little build-up play happening there. Etienne's first touch drew the defender towards her back shoulder. She cut back into her front shoulder, dribbled towards the center of the goal. Jarl opened up. Lawman opened up. Unfortunately, Lawman was just offsides on the play. So Locke's going to take the free kick about 10 yards off the end line, just outside the 18 for Clarke. It's a long ball forward, of course. Tots is on the read. First touch down with her foot and knocks it forward. You'll typically see from most players that'll be headed out of there or poorly handled, and she's able to bring that down in stride, keep going forward as Locke touches around Etienne, who's trying to track. Ball in behind to Pritchard. Pritchard goes forward, looks to play forward, but Bergman is there to clean it up. You will see the MNU kind of shape is very fluid as our defenders are all rotating around each other. They understand the game quite well that as a player steps and moves, another player has to go into the space, and we have a foul called as Day's trying to hold the ball up, and she gets ran through by Pritchard. And it'll be an MNU free kick. We'll see if Popichnik steps up here to take this. She's going to reset the ball, get herself another yard of space as she looking to play short over here to Day. Day's going to dribble the space forward. Plays that long diagonal to Jarl, who's tall. She tries to flick it on. It does get through to Bella Leon. Leon with the strike. Kreifel with the save. She gets the follow-up as well. I think Kreifel was a little caught off guard with that shot as it came right in about chest high. She got the hands above the ball to knock it down, but it squirted out a little further than what you would like as a goalkeeper. Fortunately, she's able to jump on it and get it back before the rebound's there for Clarke. Long diagonal forward over Lawman's head, but falls to Etienne's feet. Etienne, little pull behind, turns, getting pressure. We're going to have a free kick here. This is a dangerous area for MNU as we're about 32 yards out from goal, center of the field. Clarke's going to place that wall right up there close. as the ref paces out his 10 steps, moves them back. Goalkeeper's looking on her left post, going to set it up. We'll see how this wall's set up. You got 3 players all the same height. Typically you want to have your tallest player on that post you're taking away and then go shortest towards the post you're covering. See how she's doing. She's giving that whole right side up as it's a hit, and unfortunately Etienne, as she strikes it, leans back and shoulders take that ball up and over and off of frame. Although it's a shot, it's not on goal, so a wasted opportunity there for the Pioneers. As Locke is back on, it's going to play that long driven ball forward. It's going to come out here to the near sideline and out off of Melanie Jimenez's foot. Life throws into Etienne, who slices in between 2 defenders, cuts across, able to go, uses the body, goes to play the ball. And unfortunately for Etienne, she gets a little knock as she goes to play the ball, just enough to knock her off balance, and she mishits the ball. It rolls out for a Clarke goal kick. You can see that Clarke is trying to use Locke's big foot to get them out of pressure here. But MNU has been training and practicing for these long balls, looking to win first and seconds to keep that from happening. As you see, Tata steps again, a little leave off there with the outside of her foot. Comes forward. We'll see how Day responds. Day's just going to sit, delay, deny. They're going to drop off, take away the space behind as Fiona sits in as a keeper, drops inside the 18 now, and now you're good. And this is where teams really struggle that are very direct, is they don't know how to necessarily read the game and how to take space. They want to just kick a ball forward, and it's not always the best option when you still have space in front of you. It may be better to stop, hold, and just read what's there. Maintain possession's more important than trying to go forward. As MNU now builds, Veloz tries to find Lahman in behind. Lahman and Locke in a race, and Locke shields that out for another Clarke goal kick. Here in the 58th minute, we're still at 2-1. MNU leads. All the goals came in the first 20 minutes of the match, as an own goal opened up the scoring for Clarke University off a corner kick, and then two more goals for MNU. Yep, MNU here as we have a player down. Clock stopped in the play. Number 22, I think this is Emily Rollins, is going to go in here for, let's see who's coming in, for Etienne. So Luna Etienne's played a tremendous game so far. This is her first, I think, she came out at the end of the first half there, got a little bit of a breather. In that center midfield position, as I said, this MNU team is very fluid. There's a lot of movement off the ball. It makes you think as defenders, especially if you get caught up in man marking, how are you going to go about this? So all that movement and switching of positions becomes a challenge as that goal kick is poorly hit and falls to the feet of Leon, but unfortunately unable to maintain possession, and then a foul is called on MNU, and so the ball is going to be dropped back here about 10 more yards, and Locke's going to come up here and look to play a long ball forward with the wind at her back. It's going to fall at about Tata and Lilia there in the midfield as they look for Pritchard. That's about the distance as she gets on top of the ball a little much. Rollins' first touch there, gets a first-time ball, knocks it forward, and Life wins the ball but goes through the player. So we're going to drop back in. Have a feeling we'll see Clarke try this again as Silvers, number 27, is going to step up here and see if she can do the same thing. Locke's last couple balls have been mishit and been low-driven balls instead of high-lofted balls. So Papachnig underneath, ready to go. Lilia's in behind. Rollins has got her player that they're probably targeting there. Tata's on Pritchard. As that ball is played forward as well, some backspin on it. Rollins jumps, not there. And Day knocks the ball out. Lifa gets the ball. We're going to get a little movement here now as we kick the ball out wide to Leon. Lawman's in behind. It's, nice idea. Just unfortunate. Couldn't get the pass through, but it bounces back to Leon. Lawman out wide. She's going to dribble at the defender, Silvers. Silvers able to just poke it away out for an MNU corner kick. So we've seen MNU's corners so far. We've had with Etienne out. Let's see how they switch it up. Rollins is going to go out with Tata. They've loaded the 6, and I would even say just 3 yards out from goal. They've had all their numbers inside there, just putting a lot of pressure in, similar to how Clarke scored. You put that ball into a mixer like that, and an own goal can happen. It can deflect off anyone. So MNU is going to try and play the numbers, play the advantages. That ball is played in near post. And Clarke is able to win it. Life on the hustle wins the ball back to Lilia. Lilia pulls it back, going to play it out to Tata. Tata's going to look to serve this left-footed cross up. Nope. Pulls it back as pressure comes on, but she's able to win it. Now the left-footed cross is going to come. Jarl with the header towards goal. Just mistimed that jump just a little bit, but great service from Tata, recognizing where the danger is. Jarl putting it on frame. As Clarke Packer dribbles forward, finds Melanie Jimenez out here on the throw-in. Back to Packer on that sideline. Life charges from behind, pushes her wide. Packer's cut towards the near post. Centering cross with the left foot goes there, but Tata's in there to push it away. As Jimenez is back on the ball, looks to center, but the pressure from Rollins is there. Lawman drops in. Lawman's going to try and keep it. Life out here on the right wing. Been hustling a lot. Looks like she might be struggling a little bit. Got to keep those hands in there, Leon. As Bergman clears that ball. Jarl's going to get a touch. No. MNU wins, Clarke won it. And then back in here to MNU as Veloz finds Jarl. Jarl's first touch comes high to the chest. She brings it back down. Holds possession. Plays out to Leon. Leon into Veloz. Veloz back to Jarl. Jarl back to Leon. Leon back up to Jarl. Just working that sideline. 1-2 around. Finding those little spaces, those options, those passing as Jarl uses those long legs to get around the defender. No call. She hits that right-footed shot and just wide past the far post. So I have a goal kick here. Locke plays it. Oh, we got to stop the clock. As players down, it looks like number 7 here for Clarke. Kalila Gutierrez is down on that play. Her and Jarl were battling. All right, sorry about that. We're back here. Little technical difficulties. No big action while we were gone. Ball moved up and down the field. No shots or anything created. We have a throw in here for Clarke University on the near sideline. They throw in to Jimenez. Back to Packer. Packer centers the ball up as Bergman tries to win it. Not there. Tata gets the second ball. Dribbles across laterally to the field. Head up, trying to see what the best option is. Drops to Day. Day goes forward, looking to find Veer. Veer did come in there. That was a change that we had. Veer to Rollins. Rollins finds Jarl. Jarl mishits, but Rollins is right there again. To Leon. Veer is going to come to Veer, but it's going to be offsides. Yeah, stop the clock here as we have a warning for, I guess time wasting. I don't know why he's... Unless it's targeting towards the team because Veer just went in, so it's not like she would have done that previously. Locke goes short. Little change of plans for Clarke there as she finds Silvers out wide on the right. Takes a touch forward. Now we go long, looking down that sideline to Pritchard. But Bergman's there to slow it down. And Leon comes from behind, little heel flick behind. That doesn't go for anything, and it's a Clarke throw in on the far sideline in front of our fans. Pritchard's able to win the ball. Little back pressure there from Bergman. Goes out for a corner kick as MNU, I think in football, scores again down there. Used to hearing that combination right there. Miller to Gonzalez in football as second touchdown that I'm aware of for football is cross is centered up here. It's going to go well behind the goal as a miss hit from Clarke's Honesty Lopez there on the corner kick. So Poppet Schnick drops the ball there on the edge of the 6. head up, seeing what we have. Take as much time as she can, slow the game down a little bit. As we play short into Bergman. Bergman's going to go out to Leon. Leon holds the ball up, looking for support. Oh, little Cruyff behind the defender, beats 2 defenders with the touch to Lidstrom up top. Lidstrom's got the center of the field open if she gets a heads up and sees it. Yeah, she's looking for Rollins, making a targeting run forward, but it cleared out by Pack for Clarke University. That'll be a MNU throw-in. 10 yards off the half line. MNU leads 2-1 here on homecoming weekend for the Pioneers. Men's soccer will be playing Clarke at 2:30 in Hart action, and the football team is currently playing against Central Methodist in their home opener in the last 2 seasons, as that ball is long and played out for Veer, and that'll be a goal kick here for Clarke. So Clarke's had some troubles on these goal kicks with the wind coming directly at them. They like to play the long ball forward, but they're losing quite a bit of distance, so they've had to go short, and then they go long, and this one's going to go out for the sideline. Not a lot of movement coming off the ball as coach from Clarke, is calling for possession. But the issue is that when you're a very direct team, possession is not easy to do because you're not used to having to do it, as that ball's misplayed by Lallman, goes out for a Clarke throw-in. We're going to have a substitution here for Clarke University. Number 15, Audrey McKenna, is going in for number 24, Sammy Miller. You can see Clarke in that midfield. With this direct play, they're just having to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so they've got to make those subs to keep legs fresh. Here in the college game, they are allowed to re-enter at least, unlike professionals where they'd be done for the game. As MNU maintains possession, Veloz, though, ends up losing it. And that's going to be pushed away. Leon's just got a little light pressure coming from her back. She's reading the field, scanning, seeing what the best option is. Drops to Bergman out on the far side. Drop to Popichnik. We're going to switch the point of attack just like we did there at the end of the first half. Day's going to look up, see what's forward. Plays out here to Lallman, who checks in. Lidstrom's checking across, created the gap for Rollins. Rollins up the sideline, is going to try and go. And Clarke's number 13, Prunty's able to slow it down and then knocks it out for an MNU throw-in. Ball into Jarl. Jarl's touch is deflected. Clarke wins. Gutierrez wins the ball up to Pritchard. Pritchard trying to hold, uses her body, uses her strength. Little touch forward to Pack, but it's going to get out for a throw-in. Right idea from Pritchard, just a little too much for Pack on this close sideline. MNU throw-in. Bergman, Day, Lidstrom, Teixeira, Jarl, Leon, and Veloz have all played the entire match so far. I guess I should throw Popichnik in as well. Consistency is key out here, especially in possession. You understand how each other move, how they move, where they're going to open up to, their pace, and all that allows you some more opportunities. As Lidstrom checks between the 2 defenders, and Popichnik's going to go wide and over the top to Leon. Jarl on the ball. Jarl has it, drops, plays wide to Leon. Leon's touch goes out for an MNU throw. Over the top to Veloz. Veloz tries to play a diagonal, not there. Clarke's able to pick it up. Then Lidstrom picks up the second ball. Back out to Leon. Leon knocks it forward. Little ping pong going on here right now. You can tell some tired legs are happening for both teams as Clarke's lock just hits a long ball forward and out of bounds. Got 3 more subs here for Clarke on their next available. Number 5 and 23, maybe just 2. Maybe the other one's the coach that I see. 5 and 23 getting ready to go in for Clarke University. That'll be Marcella Fajardo and Jaden Black coming in for the Pride as number 8, Packer, comes off. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. Fajardo goes in, and number 23, goes in for number 14, Packard. So number 23, Jaden Black, goes in for Packard. Packard's done a great job up front trying to hold up play. She's the big target forward up there for him. Tries to hold up, find a player underneath, and then opens up off of. They haven't had much luck in finding it, but she has played well there in her touches, trying to do her job. Just have to do better at getting those players underneath for the Pride. As this ball's knocked in, they're going to look to swing it around. Now you see a little possession coming from Clarke as they find number 10, and that's Nedved in the midfield. She's playing the number 6 position, which is the defensive midfield position. Her role is what she exactly did there. Check into a window, open up, and then look to play the ball out the other way. Switch that point of attack as we play the ball back here to Popichnik. Popichnik goes out to Bergman. Bergman out to Leon. Leon, little 1-2 around. A nice little inside touch around that defender as she dribbles that sideline. Jarl stays in the space. Who played a little behind Jarl, but it ends up working out. Back out to Leon. Leon's going to see if she can service around Locke. Back post. Lawman's there. And a save from the goalkeeper for Clarke. Crapple able to go from near post to back post instantly. Makes a sliding save on the knees. Keep it out from goal. That was a tremendous ball from Leon. A great run, timed run from Lawman. Just unfortunate that the keeper was able to move as quick as she could. Etienne's going in now for Veloz for MNU. I did not catch the sub for Clarke. Okay, so, number 7's going in for 6. Etienne went in for Veloz, so 7 for 8. As we got a corner kick on the near sideline, got to back them up their 10 yards. We have Etienne and Teixeira out on the near sideline. A little different look inside the box for MNU on this one as they serve it up. That's trouble. Saved. Knocking around. It's a mess in front of the box. Keeper was able to get a hand off the post. We got a break going the other way as the center back Locke goes forward. She has some fitness on her as she's been playing the whole game and doing extremely well back there. As Tata and Bergman are able to double team and win the ball. Now Locke's going to have to get back because she is a tremendous center back. Leaves Silver's under pressure back there from Veer. Oh, fortunately Veer clips her ankles, and so that'll be a free kick here for Clarke. Great play from Locke and the center back from Clarke to recognize the open space in front of her, trying to create the counter. Her first touch took away 7 defenders for MNU, created a 2v2 kind of going forward, but MNU was able to track back quickly to break that down as that ball's knocked forward in here, out wide to Gutierrez. Gutierrez dribbles down the sideline, pulls it back, top of the 18, drops it out here to Fajardo. Fajardo inside to Gutierrez. Gutierrez to number 9. And Rollins is able to clear that ball out and find Veer's feet as it's a 1v2. It's a 2v4, 2v5 coming back. Look for MNU, maybe just slow up play a little bit. No, they're going to go for it. They're going to try and see if they can take this 1v4 now. Shots on to the near post and saved by the keeper. As we go forward again, but Leon's right there to pick up the pass, centering ball there. Locke looks to play a long ball forward. Jarl's on top of it. Jarl's using that big frame to hold off the defender, drops it off to Bergman. Bergman's going to go back to Popichnik. We're going to go out wide to Day maybe. Lidstrom might be okay. We're going to Day. Back to Popichnik. Can Popichnik maybe find Lidstrom in the middle? Yeah, that's the look you want. Now can you find Tata? No, we're going to hold it up. Slow play down even more. Okay, here we go. A little possession. Take advantage of what you have. They've Clarke's slowed down the pressure a little bit, giving them some time and space. You can see that with some of Clarke's subs, they don't have maybe some of their athletes as athletic or players in there, so they're going to slow down, just defend until it's the best option. Ball's knocked out here to Lidstrom. Lidstrom drops it off to Day. Back out to Lidstrom. Weak pass. Lidstrom's got to take a good first touch. Beats the defender with the first touch, then dribbles into space. Finds Etienne. Etienne's dribbling wide laterally. Tata's there. Able to break through. 4. She's going to take the shot. And it's a goal from Tata. 22 yards out. 22 yards out from goal. Tata's able to get it. And we got a little dancing thing from All right, sorry about those technical difficulties. We're back here as Tata finds Life out on that far side. Life cuts it back to the center of the goal, hits a shot in just wide of the frame. Past the diving keeper, yes. Life, number 11 on the shot. Sorry for that technical difficulties while we were away. We had a corner kick that didn't amount to anything. And we had a bunch of substitutions out here as Clarke kind of got back in. Most of their starters looking to, here in the final 10 minutes, see if they can work their way back into this slowly as that ball is played to the center. Leon's on it, tries to slip it through to Tata, but Clarke's able to poke it away as Etienne gets the ball back in. Has got to get here because first action of the day, that's Leon on the shot. First action of the day, Brooklyn Spindle is in for MNU. She's playing left back right now. She just came in during that break as well. As well it did McKenna Bauer, who played a little bit earlier in the match. But Spindle's first action here in left back for the Pioneers here on homecoming as that ball's knocked out of play for Clarke University's throw-in. We got 9.5 minutes left here in the match. MNU leads 3-1. The third goal came from Tata just at the top of the 22, center of the goal, buried it past the goalkeeper. Keeper was frozen, didn't even move. As Lidstrom wins the ball on that far sideline, looks to play it forward to Life. Life back to Spindle. Spindle knocks it forward. It's going to stay a Clarke throw as they try and take advantage of another 10 extra yards, and the ref calls them off. We're going to have Meredith Veer coming back in the game for MNU here in the next available opportunity. Okay, we got the replay here. Tata's goal is being seen during this during the play. A nice little build-up play. Lidstrom wins it, knocks it forward. Tata beats a couple of defenders and just buries the shot there. And part of the reason why she was an All-American last year for the Pioneers and helping get this team to the final site of the NAIA National Championships. As we kick this ball out to Alcantara. Alcantara back inside to Tata. That might be the worst first touch I've seen Tata have today. And I'm being told ever. And so that ball is knocked forward. Lidstrom wins it, goes out wide to Leon. Leon on the ball, looks Life underlapping run, but finds Jarl. Jarl tries to find her, hits it, and the keeper there for Clarke able to scoop it up. Punt out from the goalkeeper. Alcantara tries to track it down. It bounces. She wins that after the bounce into Etienne. Etienne to Tata. Tata's looking. She's going to try and slip Jarl through, but Jarl was looking for the zig while Tata played the zag, and we're into the keeper's hand. So it's ball punted out again. Ball's going to bounce up. 15's holding off against Leon there. Knocked forward by Spindle. Tata on the ball. Alcantara comes out wide. Jarl's checking into that half space in the middle of the field. Back into Tata. Tata's going to drop off to Day. Day's going to look up, play back to Popichnig. Spindle widens out on that far side as we play out to Spindle. Bauer checks in close. Going to skip past her, go to Leon. Leon out to Life. Life's dribbling in, pack and lock in the center back, cuts across the center of the goal as Bauer has the ball. Unfortunately, we have a foul. And we have a player down here. So Jarl has been playing played 83 minutes here. Had a tremendous game, has a goal and an assist on the day, comes off the field. Meredith Veer goes in. Number 22 checks back in for Clarke as number 26 comes off. Number 25 for Jarl. 9, thank you. And then 22 just went back in. Did you get that one for Clarke? Okay. All right, so we're back here. Alcantara wins the tackle, staying with it. Can she get up? Does it stay in play? It does. Oh, no. AR holds up the flag as it rolled out of bounds. Nice little battle there. Now number 13 for Clarke checks back in. Abigail Prunty, she's checking in for number 15, Audrey McKenna. And we have Michaela Kiefer, number 26, will be checking in here for MNU in the next possible opportunity as Alcantara heads that ball out. Clarke's going to have another throw in just outside the attack. They're attacking third, MNU's defensive third. Here on the near sideline, throw in, looking for Pritchard, Shot there, but blocked by Lidstrom. Tata's looking to play that long diagonal. Locke reads it. Locke knocks it forward. Tata's able to get a foot on it. Still wins it again out wide. Going to be too far. Locke's going to clean it up. See what she does with the ball. She has some time and space. Does she find feet? Does she go forward? Yep, she's going to go forward. But closing down is Life out there on the, I think that was Life. It was Bella on the far side. As Tata wins the ball inside the center of the field, knocks it forward. Back out to Locke on the far sideline for Clarke. Clarke's holding, drops it off. Plays it to Veer on our team. Veer's going to find Etienne in the middle of the field. Do we have any runs coming in from behind to Tata? Tata's looking in through behind to Veer. Locke's able to close down the space, knock it out for an MNU throw. So we got number 26, Michaela Kiefer, coming in for the Pioneers. Akeia Day getting her first rest of the day. Had a tremendous game in the defense. Altered from left and right back depending on the needs of the team. Was able to move off the ball well, had a lot of space in front of her. Not only defensively did she play well, but she was able to create in the attack as well for the Pioneers as she takes a rest. Working the ball up on that far sideline for the Pioneers. Life is around the ball. Etienne's around the ball as Clarke knocks the ball out wide for a throw-in. Coming up in our final 5 minutes of play, MNU is leading 3-1. As that ball is knocked to the center of the field to Bauer. Bauer drops to Lidstrom. Lidstrom knocks it forward over the head of Veer. Locke hits it. Veer settles. Locke's going to try and go around. Locke has good speed. She's got height as well. That's allowed her to get around easily. As Leon finds a centering ball to Bauer. Bauer tries to run through it. Little turnover. Etienne fouls and trying to win the ball back, and Clarke will have a free kick here as we enter the final 5 minutes. MNU is now leading 3-1 here in the final 5 minutes of homecoming. Again, this is MNU's first time playing on their home field this season. They had some turf issues as disease hit the field, and so they had to play off campus. And they're excited to be back on campus. They also got the privilege of using a brand new locker room today as the Copeland Athletic Center opened up. As that ball finds its way through to Leon. Leon sends a centering ball to Tata. Tata keeps it in. Keeper's out. Drops to Bauer. Oh, great back pressure there from Clarke's Gutierrez to keep a shot from getting off. And Spindle's on the ball. Takes a touch forward. Looking up, has her head up for options. She's going to end up playing the ball backwards, resetting as Lidstrom's there. Lidstrom's going to play it out wide to Kiefer for her first touch of the game. Kiefer head up, looking to see what's the options. Oh, we're going to go back to Popichnig, and at this point we're just going to keep possession. Give what Clarke takes us, as now we're going to play wide. No reason to really rush going forward. Keep it out of the defensive third, though, as much as you can so you don't cause a turnover close to goal. As we lose the ball in the center of the field, long ball goes forward from Silvers, but Bauer's there to clean it up. Bauer's plays forward to Tata. Tata's looking up. She's got Leon on the split. Not on, as number 8 for Clarke wins it and is going to dribble out. Ooh, little shoulder feint, was able to get space, but Spindle's there to clean up the pass. Leon goes wide. Been impressed with Bella Leon's fitness today. She is everywhere up and down that far sideline, defending and attacking, creating options and opportunities for the Pioneers. As that ball is played out, and it'll be an MNU throw. Spindle's going to be on the ball. Actually, no, Leon's going to be on the ball. Might as well find the furthest player to throw it in to waste a little more time here in the final couple minutes as MNU looks to secure this Heart of America victory and move to 6-1 in the Heart. Long ball diagonal out. Alcantara tries to keep it in play. Goes out of bounds. Now can MNU get numbers back? And does Clarke still have the endurance and the fitness levels to go forward as Spindle clears that ball out? Tata checks in. Nice little touch forward. She's going to get out of it. We got a 3v2. Oh, nope. Number 7, Gutierrez, is able to win it back. Knocks it out wide here to Pack. Pack looks to play forward. Alcantara is there to clean it up, though. Etienne opens up in that half-space channel. Going to attack that center back Locke. Leon's making a movement as well. And a little turnover. Back out here to Life. Life wins, settles, turns, dribbles across the field. Tough ball for Alcantara to handle, but she does a decent job, has enough time and space. Back to Lidstrom with the final 90 seconds. Lidstrom plays it off the player. I think we're going to have a stoppage of play as this might have hit her in the head. And yes, we do. We will have a stoppage of play. Lidstrom's clearance, trying to make that pass, hit an on-rushing Clarke player right there in the head, and she went to the ground instantly. So we have to stop the clock, check on the injury for number 22 as it's coming back here in replay. You can see what happened as 22 Melanie Jimenez, trying to close down space, just takes the ball off the head. And maybe not the head, maybe it was in the stomach or something. Maybe she just got the wind knocked out of her because she's not having to come out of the game or anything. So we should be all right. Ref's looking to get the ball. It's going to be a little drop ball. As drop ball here. Be ready. Ball played forward here to Pritchard. Larissa Pritchard tries to win it, not able to find her oncoming runner, Sammy Miller. Lidstrom takes her time, stays composed on the ball, plays it back to Popichnig, back to Lidstrom. It's misplayed from Popichnig. As we're going to play the advantage here for number 22. Never mind, going to come back, give him a set piece free kick about 35 yards out from goal off the near post. Number 24, Sammy Miller is going to drop off. She's going to look to probably play this ball, diagonal ball to the back post into on-rushing players. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why are they taking so much time?
Ball's driven in and wide of goal. Popichnik's going to take her time to get this ball back in there as we have the final 10 seconds coming up. MNU's looking for this homecoming victory to move to 6-1 in heart play as they go down 1-0 early on from an own goal and then have 3 unanswered goals for the Pioneers. Move to 6-1 in conference play, and Clarke will drop the game here as they will head back to Dubuque at 3-3-2 in conference play. Or sorry, 3-4-2 in conference play. Appreciate you tuning in here today as we have homecoming festivities. Men's soccer is coming up shortly at 2:30, and you can tune in as well for the MNU football game that's happening now. If I'm not mistaken, we are up 14-0 in that game. Thanks for tuning in, and congratulations, Pioneer Women's Soccer, on your homecoming day victory.